again to Exposing Truth Ministry for another health nugget. Today, we're going to talk about something very, very, very important. A lot of people don't talk about it much, but it's very, very important. If somebody says the boss of the body begins with B, what's that? You might think it's the brain, but we're not in the brain, because if this other B don't work, the brain is nothing. But I just want you to know that all the information here presented has not been verified by the FDA, but it has been verified by the King of Kings, the Lord of Lords, your creator. And the messages presented are to inspire you to do more research, to fight for your health. Because why? Beloved, we wish above all things that you will prosper and be in good health, even as thy soul prospereth. We're going to talk about the C word. What's that, Sister Taryn?
Today, we're going to be talking about constipation. Hello, everyone.
Okay.
Constipation. Constipation. Definition. Constipation is a condition in which a person has uncomfortable or infrequent bowel movements. Generally, a person is considered to be constipated when bowel movements result in passage of small amounts of hard, dry stool, usually fewer than 3 times a week. However, normal stool elimination may consist of having a bowel movement 3 times a day or 3 times a week. It depends on the person. Constipation is the most common gastrointestinal complaint, resulting in 2.5 million doctor visits annually. And this picture shows how the different levels of constipation. The first image shows normal. You see that the stomach is empty, the large intestine, the small intestine, and the rectums, they're all empty. At the top, you have constipation, and this is where you have the rectum. It's stretched and overloaded with stool. And then you have worse constipation, where you have the large intestines, the small intestines, and the rectums. They're all backed up with stool. This image shows the different types of stool. Types 1 and 2 show constipation. Here you have the lumps are separate, or they're sausage shaped and lumpy. Levels 3 and 4, these are normal or regular stool. And 5 to 7, these are watery stool. What are the causes of constipation? Hard, dry stools are the result of the colon absorbing too much water. Normally, as food moves through the colon or large intestine, the colon absorbs water while forming stool or waste products. Muscle contractions then push the stool toward the rectum, and by the time the stool reaches the rectum, most of the water has been absorbed, making the stool solid. When the colon's muscle contractions are slow or sluggish, the stool moves through the colon too slowly, resulting in too much water being absorbed. Some of the most common causes of constipation include medications, lack of exercise, not enough liquids, not enough fiber in the diet, irritable bowel syndrome, ignoring the urge to have a bowel movement, changes in habits or lifestyle, such as travel, pregnancy, and old age, problems with intestinal function, and abuse of laxatives. What are the symptoms of constipation? The most common symptoms of constipation are abdominal pain, feeling sluggish, feeling bloated or uncomfortable. Stools are dry, hard, and/or lumpy, difficult and painful bowel movements fewer than 3 times a week, feeling as if you haven't completely emptied your bowels after a movement. What are the effects or complications of constipation? Hemorrhoids. These are swollen, inflamed veins in your rectum. Anal fissures. These are tears in the lining of your anus from hardened stool trying to pass through. Diverticulitis. This is an infection of the pouches or diverticula that sometimes form off your colon wall from stool that's become trapped and infected. Fecal impaction. This is a pileup of too much stool in your rectum and anus, as was shown in the constipation image here. Stress urinary incontinence. This is damage to your pelvic floor muscles from straining to move your bowels. These muscles help control your bladder, among other things. Too much straining for too long may cause urine to leak from your bladder. Prevention better than cure, as we would say in Jamaica. And indeed, prevention is better than cure. So what are some of the preventative methods? Eat a well-balanced diet with plenty of fiber. Good sources of fiber are fruits, vegetables, legumes, and whole grain breads and cereals. Fiber and water help your colon pass stool. Most of the fiber in fruits is found in the skin, such as in apples. Fruits with seeds you can eat, like strawberries, have the most fiber. Bran is a great source of fiber too. Eating bran cereal or add bran cereal to other foods like soup and yogurt. People with constipation should eat between 18 and 30 grams of fiber every day. If you have diverticulitis, you might be advised to avoid fruits with seeds. Drink 8-ounce glasses of water each day. Milk can cause constipation in some people. Liquids that contain caffeine, such as coffee and soft drinks, can cause dehydration. Exercise regularly. It doesn't need to be much. Even walking helps a lot. Use a dietary supplement like magnesium for constipation. Though not everyone should take magnesium, check with your healthcare provider before taking. Move your bowels when you feel the urge. Don't wait. This is a lesson from constipation. What can we learn? Unforgiveness is like constipation. Your systems are blocked. You feel heavy, burdened, uncomfortable, stressed. But when you give it a nice flush, you feel relieved, light, happy. In teaching the disciples to pray, Jesus said, "Forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us." Forgiveness is not for your offender. Forgiveness is for you. Ephesians 4, verses 31 to 32. Let all bitterness and wrath and anger and clamor and evil speaking be put away from you with all malice, and be ye kind one to another, tender-hearted, forgiving one another, even as God for Christ's sake hath forgiven you. The references for this presentation are hopkinmedicine.org and myclevelandclinic.org. Thank you for listening.
But thank you, Sister Taryn. I want to share, this is very, very important. I do want to share a natural, quick release if you are constipated. As a matter of fact, somebody called me yesterday. They hadn't gone in a long time. No, I know the website that you mentioned that you got it from, and they tell us if you are going less than 3 times a week, you're constipated. Look here, you're eating 2 times a day or 3 times a day. You should be going 2 or 3 times a day. I'm just saying that's how the system should be working, right? So if you are not going at least 2 times a day, you're constipated. The medical thing might tell you not constipated, you're constipated. You need to be moving, moving, moving. But I'm going to tell you something. If you're blocked up, and of course, I'm not a medical doctor, but I'm telling you this, that it has worked, and it has come from naturopathic doctors that will tell you simple solution. 2 teaspoons of sea salt, non-iodized sea salt. 2 teaspoons of sea salt in 4 cups of warm water. 4 cups of warm water, 2 teaspoons of sea salt. Mix that baby together. Pour them in 2 long glasses and you drink them within 10 minutes. You do it first thing in the morning. So if you do it first thing in the morning, make sure you're not going away anywhere for the next 2 to 2.5 hours, because you're going to spend some time in the John. So if you are backed up right now, or even if you're not backed up, if you have a colonoscopy coming, they're going to go seek out what's in your colon, what's wrong with it. It's better you present a clean colon to your doctor. So again, 2 teaspoons of non-iodized sea salt, not table salt, no, sea salt with 4 cups of water, warm water, mix it. Some people put a little bit of lemon in it just to, for the taste. I don't care for the lemon. So, but you can put it a lemon. Lemon won't hurt you. The lemon alkalizes the body. So if you're backed up, be backed up no more. Let us know. Do you have constipation? How do you deal with it? This is something that can kill you. It can kill you, cause other things. So Sister Taryn didn't scare you enough about this constipated thing. You don't want to be constipated, and there is no reason. No, we don't want to have to be taking a saltwater flush every day. It's not something that we should be doing. We should be doing the things that Sister Taryn tell us so that we can move regularly by ourselves. But every now and again, it's nice to clean the tube. So you go clean your tubes, and not just your biological tube, but the mental and spiritual tube, as Sister Taryn says. Unforgiveness is like constipation. Don't get blocked up. Please forgive. Remember to like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you know when a new health nugget is available. Thank you for watching, and God bless.